Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Agnes. I publish videos around once a week. I have lots of interesting and exciting topics on my channel about health, what is happening in the world, vlogs, peaceful vlogs. You will all find it here. So make sure you're subscribed and let's hop right into today's topic. Today I am coming to you with a very important topic, and that is 4 reasons why you should own a piece of land in 2021. You heard it here first. I would say that becoming an owner of a piece of land, of a plot this year is a last call. The train is leaving and this is the last call. So if you haven't thought about it yet, you absolutely should. The prices on land are skyrocketing, so it's almost too late, but this is your last call. Number 1 reason why it's an absolute must for you to own a piece of land or a plot in 2021 is because of the lockdowns and because of what is happening in the world. Everyone who has endured a lockdown in a city knows how awful it is. There's nowhere to go if you're not allowed to. There's no greenery. You're locked into the 4 walls of your own home or in the area around your apartment. The nearby park, if you're allowed to go there, is absolutely crowded. And you might say now, well, the lockdowns are over, they're not going to happen again, etc, etc. But think again, the lockdowns will for sure happen again. And if not, the government will find other ways to control you, us. There will be new lockdowns, there will be probably new diseases, new ways to control the population. So having your own piece of land, even if you can just park there and camp, you know, set up a tent on your own plot, that is already enough. You can have some space to breathe, some greenery, a respite from the madness in the cities. It's so important to own a piece of land in the times that we are living in now. And I see that many people think like me because the prices on land have skyrocketed and building a house is becoming more and more expensive as we speak here in Poland, and unfortunately it's becoming more and more expensive. Everyone is escaping the city. If we are not going to be allowed to travel because of the vaccinations, then having your own plot is your only escape, your only peace. The second reason why you should own a piece of land is because we are nearing a financial and economical collapse. You might not want to hear it, but it's coming. We've lived on false premises the last year. No country can endure pumping out money as they've been doing and not getting anything back. No country can endure this high numbers of unemployment, of people losing their jobs, their income, their businesses, and it's not going to stop. The media, not mainstream media, but other media is already talking about food shortages, and even we could see how a lockdown affected produce, the products in your shop. We were running out of a lot of things. There was no toilet paper, no flour, no sugar for like a week, 2, 3, and it was a small taste of what is coming. Unfortunately, I cannot stress this enough.
It will happen.
And I know people don't want to hear about this. They want feel good, positive things. And I always try to have feel good, positive things on my channel, but we also have to speak about what is happening. We will face food shortages, not only because of the lockdown and the collapse that we are nearing. We could face a natural catastrophe quite quite soon. I mean, the world is completely destroyed. There's terrorism everywhere. We could face any of these things very soon. So having your own land, and even if you don't live there, but growing some of your own food, having and learning how to grow your own food is essential and very important, and also something that we are going to do. And I recommend, if you don't have a piece of land, to at least grow your food on your balcony, even in small amounts. I know it may seem pointless, but it's not. You're learning something new. You're learning how to grow your own food, even if it's just a few radishes or tomatoes on your balcony. But having your own piece of land and sowing some things there, growing some trees, some plants, some herbs, some vegetables, some fruits is extremely important. Number 3 is something that's been true for quite some time already, is the pollution, the chemicals, the junk we face every day in the cities. The air, the pollution from the cars, from what people are burning with, unfortunately, the chemicals and the absolutely disgusting things we buy in our food in the supermarkets, and all of that stuff is the 3rd reason why you should buy and own your own plot outside of the city. Nature is healing, and being close to the nature in fresher air can really affect your health, not only physical health but mental health. And going back to point number 2, having some of your own fresh veggies and not buying the sprayed ones in the supermarkets will drastically improve your health, your overall health. Here in Warsaw, in the winter, we have such high levels of smog, of air pollution, that they advise people not to go out. That's insane. I'm not saying that, you know, any piece of forest or land outside of the city is extremely clean. It's not, but it's a little bit fresher, a little bit nicer, a little bit calmer. So that is the 3rd reason why you should own a piece of land. And the 4th reason, last reason, which ties back to the 1st reason, is a geopolitical reform. The governments, the world governments, have decided that the world as it looks like now doesn't appeal to them. So they've decided to bring in the new world order and a reset of everything. The World Economic Forum has decided that it's time to have a great reset.
So exciting, don't you think?
A great reset. So what does it mean? Well, what they say the Great Reset means doesn't mean that it's going to be how they say. How they explain it, we can only guess. But a Great Reset means basically a reset of everything, of your economy, geography, political reset, a reset of how we live, financial reset, religious reset. We have a reset hunting another reset. So, but what we can imagine it means is that the world as we know it is going to change completely. We are going to have one government, one currency,
one total control.
And it's all coming in small steps, but it's approaching. And it's going to be difficult to not be totally controlled by the government. And owning a piece of land might help a little bit with that. There's nothing to say that we will be free on our plots, but it will be more bearable to endure those resets on your own piece of land than in the crowded, polluted, awful city. Even if you're a city girl or a city boy, you definitely should go and buy a piece of land before it's too late. And you can thank me later, honestly. These were my very important 4 reasons why you should immediately after you watch this video run to the bank, take out some money, find a piece of land and buy it. Just do it, don't wait. And if you cannot do it alone, do it with someone else. It can be a few people sharing a piece of land. And I promise you it will be very useful. Even if you're in love with the city, you will appreciate it later. Thank you very much for watching. And if this was useful to you, make sure you like, you subscribe, you share, you comment. I will really appreciate it. And I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.